as you probably already know, Bitcoin, as of today, December 15th, is reached an all-time high. It's somewhere in the neighborhood of 17,000. And you might be wondering, what the heck is Bitcoin? Why is Bitcoin in such a large demand? And what is driving this economy? This whole cryptocurrency economy? Well, it's really simple, okay? Bitcoin is based off of the blockchain technology. And basically all blockchain is it's a digital ledger that's decentralized, okay? So the way that the internet works is that data is stored in servers, which are basically just really, really large computers. And if something were to happen, somebody were to hack into those servers, they'd be able to hack all of the data out of that server. Well, blockchain is actually a decentralized network of computers that stores data. So all of the computers on the blockchain, no matter which blockchain it is, they're all not only storing data, but they're also verifying the data that's stored not only on that computer, that what they call a node, but it's verifying all the data on all the other nodes as well. So it's not that Bitcoin is in a high demand, it's that the blockchain technology is what the world has been waiting for. So, you know, a lot of us, we're just really sick of being subject to the whims and conditions of centralized governments and centralized institutions and banks and stuff, and we really want a solution to being subject to inflation and all of these different types of regulatory issues that really disempower the individual. And what blockchain does is it empowers the individual by giving ownership to the actual data. So, for example, anything that you put on Facebook is not yours, it's Facebook's. It's the same with Google, with other social media. But with blockchain, the aim is to monetize the user's data. So Bitcoin is just the forefront. It's just the leading, the most quote-unquote expensive cryptocurrency right now. But there's other cryptocurrencies out there. There's actually thousands of them. And majority of these crypto coins don't have their own blockchain. They're actually based off of the blockchain of what's called Ethereum. And maybe you've heard of Ethereum, maybe you haven't, but I believe that Ethereum is going to go higher than Bitcoin. You're going to see a better rate of return on it than Bitcoin. You know, obviously I'm not a securities investor, so don't take this advice as something that, you know, is from a reputable financial licensed person, okay? I'm just a regular guy, and I believe in freedom, and it's frustrating watching our freedoms get taken away from us one after another. And so with blockchain, personally, I really see a potential to increase our freedom again. And it's going to happen a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different coins out there, and they all serve a different purpose. Some of them are used for fundraising for different industries. Some of them have real world value, some of them don't. Some of them are for investing or different things. But before you get into cryptocurrency, I highly recommend that you do your own research, you do some due diligence, and you know that you understand the fact that there's a lot of risk involved. So people say that Bitcoin is in a bubble and that there's no way that it can maintain this high price. Well, in reality, it's all relative, because Bitcoin is based off of supply and demand, and the supply is constant. There's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever produced. but the demand is going to continue to go up unless something happens that would significantly change the user base. And personally, I don't see that happening, because China just accepted Bitcoin as a currency that the Chinese can use in their economy. They're integrating Bitcoin throughout, you know, all of their different nooks and crannies of society. And so if you look at United States and what's going on here, and how it seems like it's kind of slow to, you know, how are you supposed to go and use your Bitcoin at Walmart or at the gas station? Well, there's a lot of other countries around the world that are already accepting Bitcoin a lot of different ways. And so, you know, no matter what the United States decides on cryptocurrency, the way I see it is it's pretty much here to stay. And so what I'm doing, you know, I'm not invested in Bitcoin actually. I'm invested mostly in Ethereum, because all of these new coins that are coming out, they're all based off of the Ethereum blockchain. And there's a huge potential emerging for what's called smart contracts. And basically what a smart contract is it's basically just an if-then. The same way that computers work, if this, then that. It's based off of a defined set of inputs, and when certain conditions are met, then this smart contract executes. And so there's a lot of different uses for this in a lot of different industries, from insurance to different commodities. You know, basically the possibilities are endless, and it all comes down to the creativity and the imagination of the developers of blockchain technology. And so if you want to learn more about cryptocurrency, or you want to get started in cryptocurrency and you don't know where to start, there's going to be a link in the description below, and I'm going to show you how you can get $10 worth of Bitcoin for free. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me, ask me any questions. Please, if you enjoyed this video, if you got some value from it, please like and subscribe. Remember, your time is valuable. Stay motivated.